Escalope veal caponata. It's delicious, it's very lean, it's good for you, and it's a great alternative to beef. Now, caponata. Basically, it's like a ratatouille, but without all the tomato puree, so you can identify exactly what's in it.
Chopped peppers, celery, onions, aubergines.
Now, it's really important to have something like an aubergine inside a caponata. It gives it that sort of bitter-sweet flavour.
Hot pan, olive oil. Season.
Red wine vinegar, and that sort of wakes everything up.
Tomato, basil, olives, capers.
Lovely, smells amazing. Out, onto a plate, and that stops it from overcooking and turning mush. Wow. Escalope veal. Now, we're going to pane it. Basically, that means flour, egg wash, and breadcrumb. 3 very simple stages. A couple of tablespoons of flour.
Eggs, breadcrumbs, parmesan.
With these, we'll take it to a different dimension. A nice, heavy coating of breadcrumbs and parmesan cheese prevents the veal from drying out. And now, she's ready for the pan. Olive oil just starts to smoke. In she goes. I love that sound. If it goes into a cold pan with olive oil, you've got the escalope greasy. We only turn it once. It can rip or tear quite easily. Check the colour. Wow. Now, this is where it gets really exciting.
Pine nuts, capers, butter.
And that helps to toast the pine nuts, fry off the capers, and really give the most amazing flavour. Lovely.
Basil.
And just the heat out of the butter will start to cook the basil. Caponata, be generous with it. Wow. And then with the veal, up and on. Summer's here.
Veal escalope with caponata. Done.
English cherries, absolutely phenomenal. They're only here to the end of August, so take full advantage of them. Reassuringly expensive, worth every penny. We're going to make the most amazing fresh cherry samosa.
Caster sugar. Hot pan.
As the sugar starts to turn into caramel, add the cherries. Roll them round.
Lemon. Kirsch.
Goes brilliantly well with the cherries and the caramel. Whew, fucking hell.
Flambe.
And then just add a couple of tablespoons of water.
Lemon. Mint.
Leave them to cool down for 5 minutes, and then we'll wrap them in phyllo pastry. The most important thing about phyllo paste, never ever make it. Always buy it. It's a very thin, stretched pastry and perfect for a samosa. We're going to cut the phyllo in half. A nice, long, rectangle shape.
Clarified butter.
4 or 5 cherries in the corner, clotted cream, and sit it on top.
Fold.
A little brush, and just fold over and stick it down. Perfect.
Hot pan. Clarified butter.
In she goes. 35, 40 seconds each side. Out, onto the plate of sugar.
Roll.
A little touch of cherry compote on the plate.
Cherry samosas with clotted cream. Done.
Pan perdu with caramelised peaches, basically posh eggy bread. And the secret behind this, of course, is using old bread. If we use old bread, it doesn't absorb all the nice egg mixture, and it gets nice and crispy on the outside.
Peaches. Hot pan. Sugar.
The secret now is to get a little bit of colour on the peaches, but not getting the caramel too dark.
Roast.
Once we've got the colour on the peaches, then we're going to start adding the butter.
Basil.
Now, the basil just perfumes the caramel and just gives it this really nice, light, sweet, summery flavour. Out. The sauce for the pan perdu. A really nice, fresh, vibrant raspberry coulis.
Sugar. Lemon.
Straight on the mixer.
Blitz.
A and then get the bottom of your ladle and just run that around.
Sieve.
Lovely. Eggy bread is very, very simple.
Eggs. Vanilla.
Smell. Absolutely delicious.
Ice and sugar. Milk. Cream.
Whisk. So we've got this really nice, sweetened, fresh vanilla custard.
Mint.
That's ready for the brioche. I'm going to cut lengthways. Nice, big, long slices.
Hot pan.
Bread in, and then back out. Not too long. Into the pan. Up and over. And it's literally done in seconds. Get my coulis down one side.
Mint. Ice and sugar. Pan perdu with caramelised peaches and raspberry coulis. Done.
Baked Alaska, absolute classic. Everybody's heard of it, but no one knows exactly what's inside. Basically, layers of sponge, ice cream, and then wrapped in meringue, but a special meringue, Italian meringue.
Sugar. Water.
Bring that up to the boil and cook it out for 3 minutes.
Egg whites. Lemon.
That strengthens the egg white. For the sugar, half of the sugar in, pause for 10 seconds, and the other half in. Classic Italian meringue, look, beautiful.
Ginger sponge.
Lovely.
Cut. Raspberries. Raspberry liqueur.
Be quite generous with that.
Ice cream.
And then your second sponge, push that down. Now, meringue into the bag.
Pipe.
Straight into the freezer. 10 minutes to get nice and solid.
Cognac.
Flambéed in front of your very own eyes.
Baked Alaska. Done.
Leg of lamb, the king of all joints. Sweet, tender, very rich and absolutely delicious. A must-have for every dining table. Get your butcher to bone it out and butterfly it, basically so you can tie it and roast it.
Hot oven. Season. Olive oil. Mint.
Use it in abundance. It's fresh, it's fragrant, smells amazing.
Goat's cheese.
The mint perfumes the inside of the lamb, and the goat's cheese just sort of makes the centre nice and creamy.
Garlic. Roll.
First of all, a big loop around the lamb. That keeps it all in shape. Get a nice length of string, tie a knot right at the very top, underneath, and leave it coming out here. The secret of tying it this shape helps to cook it evenly, and look, beautiful.
Rosemary. Season.
Gets the skin really nice and crispy.
Olive oil.
Stops the string from burning, so therefore it won't burst open when it's in the oven. And bingo.
Roast. 35 minutes. Rest. Carve. Mint vinaigrette.
That has confirmed it's definitely the king of roasts.
Roast leg of lamb with goat's cheese and mint. Done.